Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here, and I just had an epiphany. I did. So I stopped what I was doing so that I could make this video because, as I learn and grow, I want to share with you all so you can learn and grow too. Remember last year we started on the Soul Love series, and if you haven't been a part of that and don't know what that is, come over to my website, tanyatko.com, which you'll see at the bottom of the screen, and just click on the button for the Soul Love series. I've kept it on the front page for the past year, right? And as you know, the Soul Love series got cut kind of short, traveling, work, a lot of different things. And so I never got a chance to finish the series. And I want to record the whole series like professionally and get it done nicely and everything. But we don't have time for all of the pomp and circumstance right now. We really just want to get to the nitty gritty. I want to talk with you about a new level of personal development that I just when it rang in my head, I was like, wow, why hadn't I thought of this sooner? So without further delay, I'm going to tell it to you. I'm going to ask you this question. What type of partner would the type of partner that you're interested in be attracted to? Or rather, much simpler, what type of partner would the man or woman that you want, what type of man or woman would that partner want? And I would love for you to get a journal and write it out. Write out every bit of detail that you can come up with about the type of person that that person would be. Would they be well read? Would they be short? Would they be tall? Would they be slim? Would they have lots of money? What type of religion would they have? What type of person, not the type of person that you're attracted to, but the person that you want. What type of person would that person be attracted to? And then look at yourself and the choices that you've been making in your dating life and see where the two line up. See where the two meet, because it's I spent a little bit of time soul searching before I made this video, and I'm actually going to get my journal out and write out a complete thorough list. So as you're doing this, I'll be doing it too, because what can happen sometimes is we can invite. Now just remember, keep in mind that we're like magnets, that as human beings we emit a vibration, and energy never dies, it only transfers, right? So as human beings we emit a vibration, and there are different things that we've come onto the earth's plane and to earth's school to learn and to work on. So there are different circumstances that have happened into our lives, and an energy and vibration that we emit, and thus we attract people to us which vibrate with our energy field, with our vibration that we're putting out there, what it is that we're attracting back to us, and different patterns that will show themselves over and over again. And I believe that this exercise is ingenious in that it makes you look at yourself, who you are, the type of person that that the mate that you desire would desire, and then see who it is that you've been attracting into your life, who you've been letting into your life, some of the self-consciousness that we've dealt with. And and I'll give you a personal story of mine, because and listen, my lessons in life are going to be different than your lessons in life. And as I was pontificating, just rolling it over in my mind, because I haven't gotten my book out yet. I want to really take some time, and I can't do that while I'm working. But I imagine that the type of man that I would want would be attracted to a woman who is very much like me. But it's not about the pump up. It's not all the pump up. But seriously, I feel that the type of man that I would want would be attracted to a woman, or who would want a life with a woman who has a habit and pattern of exercising a lot more than I do, of having health really at the forefront. And so when I think about that, and I think about the last the last relationship that I was in which I was in which I was with a person whom I really, really, really was very, who I felt a very close energetic bond with. I remember feeling self-conscious. I did, even me. Let's listen. There's no human being on this earth who doesn't have things that they need to work on. So I remember feeling self-conscious about, this. I remember feeling self-conscious about being a bit out of shape, which happens to me every year. Wintertime, I just get so fluffy. But I remember feeling self-conscious about that, and then also um, about being kind of, it's a little embarrassing to admit. So I remember feeling self-conscious about the types of videos that I make. You know, and you know what, and I love making videos, but there's a part of me that just, I don't know what it is. It's like this realm into which I ascend or spread or shift. I really don't know. But when I need to punctuate a point, I have this capacity to really vibrate this energy outward, right? And so much so that if I get upset about something, I have this way of being able to vibrate this energy out, which upsets other people who are watching my video. If I'm sad, people who are watching feel sad. If I'm happy, if I'm laughing, people are laughing. But I have this place that I go when I'm feeling really passionate about a topic, and it's very akin to, like preachers in like the dramatic churches, how they be like, and Jesus, and I have this place that I go into, when I'm really, really, there's like this moment that I become one with the message, and it's like I have this way of I have like this warrior spirit, so to speak. And like this warrior spirit in me really just spreads out, and it becomes like a part of the message, and it punctuates, and it carries the message over. And there's a part of me, don't ask me why, but there's a part of me that is a little bit embarrassed. I don't want to be embarrassed because I'm not really embarrassed. Okay, I am a little bit. I'm a little embarrassed at how dramatic I can be. And I remember, and those two things, the weight issues and then also the dramatics, just kind of, I don't know. There's a part of me, and I did a past life regression this last Saturday. And I've been a warrior in many different lifetimes, and I think the warrior spirit manifests itself in different ways. In this lifetime, I incarnated as a woman, and my warrior spirit really comes across in the fight that's in me, fighting for lots of different things. Listen, I could have been a freedom fighter in this life, like rallies, freedom fighting. For some reason, I strayed away from that, but I fight to educate people. I fight to get people to wake up. And so, so there's a part of me that has always been a little bit embarrassed about my warrior spirit. We're indoctrinated into this lifetime, and when I was, as children, and as a child, there were lots of things that I was made to feel ashamed of, like people calling me loud, calling me dramatic, and what's some of the words they would used to call me, melodramatic, and what's the word for people who exaggerate? I can't even think. One of my friends in college, we're no longer friends or even associates at this point. She used to call me histrionic. I should have known that that was a telltale sign. I needed to jolt from that relationship or bolt from it. But yeah, so so when I thought about the type of man that I would want, what type of woman he would be interested in, and in my imagination, I imagine that he would be interested in a woman who's in better shape, who reads. I mean, I read a lot, but who reads a lot more than I do, who is more gentle than I am. And so, so I have to really look at myself and really think about me, who I am, and who it is that I've always thought that I've wanted. Now I'm going to stay in the I want to say battle. I'm going to stay in the process of continuing to better myself, or to shift and transform and to expand myself. But I really need to think about that conflict right there. And I would love for you all to think about whatever conflict lay inside your life too. I would love for you to come through and do the items of the Soul Love series, and really delve into yourself as a partner, as a person, as what it is and who it is that you bring as yourself into the relationship. Now, no matter how much work you do, we're all going to need to do more work, and relationships have a way of really fast tracking our progress, because when you're romantically invested in a person, you let down all of these armors and all of this guard. Like, the person who gets to you romantically is a person that really penetrates into a part of you not easily accessed by many. And so I'm all for romantic relationships. I think that we need to I feel like romantic relationships are a classroom that fast tracks our self-development and our soul development. So yeah, so I'm all for it. So I want you to really, really look at yourself as a partner and as a human being. And I personally, I need to do some work, not only on myself. Number one, I need to become this person that the type of man that I would want would be attracted to. I need to become more of that person, because what's really stopping me? Because I don't want an unhealthy man, and any man that I want, I know is going to want a healthy woman. And for the most part, I live my life very healthfully, but the working out thing in the winter in New York, and that's part of the reason I'm looking to other places to move where I can have heat year round, get my vitamin D supplemented into my skin, and just stay on my workout game, becoming the woman that I want to be, right? And so I need to not only work on becoming the woman that I would want my future partner to be with, but also reevaluating the type of man that I feel that I would want. And just becoming comfortable with myself. Okay, so I have a warrior spirit. So when I punctuate a point, I get dramatic on the camera. That's me. And I can't suppress that. And I don't want to suppress that. So I need to really rethink who it is that I felt that I've wanted, because I need a man in my life who's going to be able to understand that Shaka Zulu is a part of me. That Queen Makiba is a part of me. You know what I'm saying? I need a man who can understand that. But first, I need to understand and accept myself. I need to know who it is that I am and what it is that I bring to the table, how I bring it to the table, and I need to become comfortable with that. So I implore you, take this time to think about the type of partner that your partner would want, and see what's stopping you from either becoming that person or changing what it is that you may be interested in. And that's my whole video. So one other thing that I would invite you to do, on the Soul Love series page of the website, there's a relationship checklist to help you become more familiar with the type of person that you may want in your life. That's another subject. In this video, we're concentrating on ourselves. I hate when I don't turn down my volume. And people at home be like, what's that sound? That's me. Okay? So listen, anyway, let me get out of here before 15 minutes. That's my shortest video ever. Ow, I did it. And I didn't even say I'm going to keep this video short. And I kept it short. Ah! Okay, let me get out of here. Hug me. I love you all so very much. Love, 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 love. Now go out there and love one another, but most importantly, what? That's right, love yourself. Love yourself, and part of loving yourself is accepting yourself and bringing people into your life who's an energetic, who vibes with you energetically. Somebody who's going to be able to help feed and nourish your vibration as a human being. But it all starts from within you, because there's going to automatically be conflict if you're attracted to a man who's not even attracted to a partner who you in your own imagination, all of this all over the place, who you in your own imagination would not be attracted to you. So let's work on that. Tell me your answers below. Okay, I really want to find out if you've made it. If you've made it to the end of this video, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Answer this question. I want you to write in the, I'm going to look and I'm going to be interacting with you all in the comments. So answer this. I answered mine. I was open and honest. So answer yours below. The type of partner that I would be attracted, or the type of partner I want, would be attracted to a person who X, Y, Z. And you don't have to tell us whether or not that is you, but you do the work inside yourself. You know whether or not that is you. Okay, so make sure you come over to my website right here, TanyaTKO.com. Follow me on Facebook. Facebook is Tanya TKO Show, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. All over the web, I'm at Tanya TKO. And that's Tanya, what? With an O. TONYA. And I'm out. Peace.